In the name of Allah, most merciful, most compassionate. Dear students, how are you? This is Hazm Rashwan, and here we are again with a new online lesson of Traveler 2, Module 4, the Roundup section. I'd like you to go to page 58 on the student book. We will take this part, the Roundup or the revision of Module 4. Let's start. The first question we have is the vocabulary. We have here only two choices. Number one, my sister likes doing the chores or the roles around the house. Which one is correct? So, what do you do at the house? The roles or the chores, the daily routines you do. The chores, very good. Let me interrupt or introduce you to my cousin Justin. So when you have someone and you like someone else to know him, to know his name, so you introduce him to the other guy. So let me introduce my friend to you. Let me introduce my cousin. Number three, at best or at dawn, a stranger approached. He got closer to the house. Which one means, okay, the early day hours or the early hours of the day? It's dawn. Number four, leave the butter in the frying pan until it melts or pours. Which one means to turn into a liquid? Pours or melt? When you put the butter in the frying pan in the stove, it melts. That's good. Number five, Sally wanted to make lasagna, but she didn't have any of the ingredients or the instructions. What do these two words mean? The ingredients means what you have. If you'd like to make something like a cake, you have to have some ingredients like flour, butter, eggs, milk, and so on. These are the ingredients, but the instructions means the steps or the way you make the cake or this thing. So Sally wanted to make lasagna, but she didn't have any of the ingredients. Sean took pictures of the beautiful landscape or the climate while dad was driving. So he was sitting beside his dad on the car. So he took some pictures of the beautiful landscape. Number seven, the wolf carried its state or prey to the other side of the forest before eating it. I'm talking here about two words. The first one, state, means a part of the country, and this prey means the animal that's hunted. When I talk about the wolf here, I'm talking about the prey. Number eight, the students made their own invitations or traditions to their graduation. A graduation means the last day of their school or their college. So the graduation day is when they got their certificates. So they made what? Invitations or traditions? They made their own invitations, and the invitation means this piece of paper to, if you'd like to invite someone to come to your party, to your graduation. So you have to send him an invitation. Let's move to the other question. Here we have choose as well, but we have here three choices. Number one, long time no. If you haven't met someone for a long time, you can say long time no. See, that's good. Put water in a or an and let it boil. So where do we boil water? Do we boil water in a saucepan, a whisk, or in the oven dish? We boil water in the saucepan. Number three, when when the cake is ready, eat in some aluminum foil. So after you cook the cake, after it is ready, you have to eat in some aluminum foil. So you have to wrap it, and wrap means to cover with paper. Number 4, can you open a of beans for me? Can you open slice of beans, plate of beans, or a tin of beans? That's good. A tin. A tin is something like a can. It's made of metal. Number 5, he learned from a young age to his elders. Elders means the old members of his family. To respect or to rely needs on, like depend on. Impress. So he learned from a young age to respect. To deal with his elders in a nice way, in a good way. This is the meaning of respect. Number 6, can you put me for the night? I have nowhere to stay. So you have to stay, you have to sleep in a place. So you ask this man to put you up. So can you put me up means can you let me sleep at your place? This is the meaning of put me up. So when I say put me up means let me sleep at your place. We have here the next question. We have to rewrite the sentence here using the reported speech. Number 1, Mansour said, I went to my best friend's wedding. Best friend's wedding last weekend. Here we have to change many things. First of all, we have to start with the reporting verb, and we say Mansour said, no change. So we say here Mansour said. That you can use that or not. You have as well to remove the inverted commas or the quotation marks you have here. Then you have to change the pronoun I into he. Very good. Then you change the past simple or the verb to went into had gone. So we say he had gone, past perfect instead of past simple. 2, and you change my, that's good, into has. Best friend's wedding last weekend. You say last weekend? No, you change it into the previous week. Let's read the sentence. Mansour said that he had gone to his best friend's wedding the previous weekend. Where is the aluminum foil? Julia asked. So Julia asked where the aluminum foil was. Don't forget that we put is here after foil because we changed the question into an affirmative sentence. And after that we change, after we put is here, we change it into was. So Julia asked where the aluminum foil was, right? And here the rest of the answers for the rest of the questions. Don't forget to write them. You stop the video and copy them to your student's book. To the next question. Complete the dialogue with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. It was Mark's graduation yesterday and I forgot about it. Now he wants to speak to me. Here we have to correct the verbs between brackets here, right? Forget, you be, and so on. Let's start. We have here UB and we have F here. We studied F type 2, that F is followed by verb 2. Verb 2. Let's start with number 2. Then we will go back to number 1. F is followed by verb 2. What's the verb 2 of forget? It's forgot. That's very good. We change E into O. So we say forgot. This is the first step. Then we go back to the main clause. We call this the main clause and this the F clause, right? So we change UB into, that's very good, we change it into would be or would you be. So F is followed by past simple or verb 2, and the main clause after that is would plus infinitive. Here we have if as well, and we change be into past simple. As we said, if past simple. So what's the past simple of be? It's was or were. So we put were here. If I were, because it's we use it to give advice. And then we use would here plus infinitive. Would plus infinitive, the same verb. No change. This is the meaning of the infinitive. The same. By. But we add would. If past simple of have is had. That's good. And here we put would do. Here as well we use would go and if I didn't have. Now to the next question. Read the situations below and make sentences using wish. As we said, wish is followed by could. If you'd like to wish something for the present, you can't get, and it can be followed by past simple. I want to be able to travel around the world. So you'd like to get this thing which is traveling around the world at present, but you can't. So you say, I wish I could. I wish I could travel around the world, right? Here, my friend's presentation is next week. I have a lot of work to do and I can't go. Here we use a wish. I could go to my friend's presentation, or I wish I didn't have a lot of work to do. Here, the answers for the rest of the questions. Here you have to fill in the spaces here with one of the answers here, or the phrases you have here. Number 1 is E, number 2 D, 3A, 4B, and 5C. You have to read them, okay, before answering. Here we have the listening. You have to go to the Ain platform, and you listen to the track, and then you answer them. Again, you have to go to Ain platform, and then you answer them, right? So let's take the answers. Number 1 is C. Number 2 is A. Where's number 2? This number 2, yes. Number 3, sorry. Number 3 is A, and number 2 is C as well. This is the end of our video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to go to the school site and answer the questions. Till the next video, have a nice time and goodbye, dear friends.